All right, so it is a rainy day in Pennsylvania, and we are going to be talking about how I germinated my Ginkgo biloba trees from seed. So we're gonna follow along as I collected them, I threw them in my fridge over the winter, and how I potted them up. So let's take a look. All right, so there is a Ginkgo tree in my town, and I recently saw on the side of the road in the street, there was a bunch of Ginkgo seeds with a bunch of clippings that were gonna get tossed, so I saved some. I grabbed a paper towel and saved a bunch. Whoa, they smell horrible. Now, if I had to describe the smell, it smells like fermented Parmesan, if that makes any sense. Most of the time when you see Ginkgo trees out in the wild, they actually have the male variety because a lot of people don't want the female ones because they just smell so bad. And they drop thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of seeds. Like when I picked these up earlier, the tree was just raining down these because it's a windy day today. So what you want to do with Ginkgo seeds is you want to separate them from the fruit that's on here, the fleshy part, because you don't want to touch the fleshy part because it's all nasty and not good for your skin. Apparently, I've never actually touched it and I'm not going to attempt it. So this is definitely something you want to do outside. I would not recommend doing this inside because it will make your house smell. And I'm just going to use the spoon here to squish it down and separate the flesh from the seed. So let's do this. All right, I think that'll do it. And we got a bunch of these seeds here. So I'm gonna go wash these off. So let's go do that. All right, we got our Ginkgos all nice and clean now. Look at all those Ginkgo seeds. Lots and lots of Ginkgo seeds. Probably at least like 20 to 30 Ginkgo seeds. So we are going to wrap these up in this wet paper towel. And toss them back in. Actually, if you see right there, there is a female Ginkgo leaf right there. Give you an example of what that looks like. So that the male Ginkgo leaves have a little slit down the middle. The female have these ones that just crest over top. I'm gonna leave that leaf in there. I'm gonna throw that in there. And yeah, call it a day. So we'll let this stratify over the winter, and yeah, get nice and cool. Go through the stratification process, and there we have it. All right, that's it. All right, and we are going to look at these Ginkgo seeds today. So these have been germinating since November 5th, 2023, and these have been germinating since November 17th, 2023. So let's look at the ones from November 17th first, because I see some little baby roots in there. It looks a little slimy, so let's just kind of get this out of the way. Some of these are good, some are not. All right, let's get the ones that have roots popping out, and let's separate them from the ones that don't. All right, looks like we have 6 from this first batch that are ready to go. So I'm going to get a fresh paper towel on that one and put the rest back into the container, and we'll take a look at those again in, maybe a couple weeks, see what's going on with them. Now let's get rid of these and check out this other one here. Oh, we're looking pretty good on this one. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the rest of these seeds right here. Since this paper towel is kind of gunky, I'm just going to take all these little ones right here and plop them in there. And we'll put them back into this container here. All right, so we had 6 on the first batch and 10 on the other. So we have a total of 16. So let's pot these up. So I don't have a lot of bonsai soil at the moment, so I'm going to pot up as many as I can using bonsai soil, and the rest I'm just going to use regular potting soil. So let's pot these up. All right, so I had to put 2 into here and 4 into here. This one right here. So I will change that eventually, but right now I'm putting 4 in there because I don't have any more dirt. So let's get some water on these. All right, there we go. So I'll keep these in the small containers for a little bit, and then eventually I'll get these into some proper containers. Like this one right here has 4 ginkgos in it. This one has 2 ginkgos in it. So eventually I'll get them into their own containers and let them grow. But yeah, not too bad. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.